Thanks for attending. Obviously, today's about our leadership structure for 2015, and after a vote of not just the players of our organisation but our club, we have got a change in leader, as you would have known and read already. Tom Rockliff will be our new captain for 2015, so congratulations, Tom. Obviously, it's a difficult process, and I feel like I've got these two boys here, both feel like my sons, to be honest. As difficult it is when you get the great news that the club and the playing group have voted in Tom as leader. It's also disappointing that one of your other sons is leaving the post, and Jed has decided to take up a classic mentor's role, which Brandy did last year for our captains. Jed will be mentoring our captaincy group and stepping aside there, so that will be the structure for 2015.
I suppose it's been a good journey so far, and I think we've still got so much to achieve as a group. I think we've made some massive improvements, especially in the last 12 months, and moving forward I think you can see the excitement around the place, that the club's really moved forward in the last 12 months on and off the field, and it's a huge honour for me to represent the footy club and be captain of this such great club, and obviously to have Jed still alongside me, and he's going to help me enormously throughout the remaining years that he plays, and he's still got so much to offer our group. But also the boys underneath in the vice captain's role, those three boys have really stepped up in the last 12 months, and really we've grabbed this group and really driving it forward now. So I think the footy club's in a really good place. I think I've matured a fair bit, and I've still got obviously work to do, and I don't think I'm a perfect leader in saying that either. I think I've still got work to do, and obviously with Lepper alongside, and I work closely with him and Manny Lynch and so on, but I think I've matured, and I think the passion that I have for the footy club and so on's probably elevated me to that position, and I think my performance is probably on field last year when the chips were down at certain times have probably shone through.
Do you feel it's last year to stand out for you from your Australian outside things? Do you think that it's extra pressure like that?
I think it'll help me, to be honest. I think I can continue to grow and grow with this group, and I think individually, it was a good year for me, but that's not why you play footy, and we haven't played finals footy for a long period of time, and hopefully this is the start of something, and we continue to build towards that. I don't think it's a pass mark for us this year either. I think we're still building, and we've got really good capabilities amongst the group, but it is still a new game plan for a lot of people. We've brought in some really good class from other footy clubs this year, so it's another year to build for us and continue on our path.
Lepper, have you seen Rocky mature in the last 12 months?
Only slightly. No, of course he has. One thing that Tom does really well, I think we talk about family quite a bit, and Tom's rating in that area is extremely high from all sectors of the football club. So it's, I think universally he's loved within the organisation. In some ways he's hated a little bit by the opposition, which I like as well. There's nothing wrong with having a leader that stands up for you, your club, and what you believe in. I think Tom does that very well. Be a very good leader for us.
You want him to keep that sort of edge that he's playing with?
Yes, you can't lose those things. Competitiveness is very important in our game, and I think and Tom has that, and I think he'll bring it out of others as well.
Jed, how do you feel sitting there, mate?
I'm proud to be up. I'm disappointed to a certain degree. I had the passion to still captain the club, but at the same stage I knew, whether it was this year or next year, that I was going to hand over the reins, and Tom, most likely going to be Tom, was going to take control of the footy club. It happened to be this year. The club thought that Tom was ready now, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy to continue on the journey that I'm going on. I just don't have a captain title next to my name or vice captain title next to my name, but nothing changes for me. I'll continue to support Tom, support the club, support the vice captains, because we do have a young captains group. So I'll continue to help guide these guys through situations and teach them from my experience that I've had the last couple of years.
There's a really rich history of captains of the club, and over the guy to your left, but you look at Murray, Merritt, Brandy, Vossi and Blackie and these guys. How does it feel to add your name to that list? Yeah,
it's pretty special. As I said, this club has an amazing history all the way back from the Fitzroy days, and then the two becoming one. So to be given that opportunity to lead this group and where we are, I think massive for me. I can't wait to get out there. Really looking forward to round one. Obviously the NAB Challenge first, but can't wait to go out there round one in front of hopefully a full stadium. Hopefully we can sell it out and put on a really good performance. So I'm really excited for this chance.
Rocky, you never touched on it, but are you happy to sort of cultivate the idea that you're the man who will have a state?
Well, hopefully I'm not completely hated.
Hate's a strong word.
But yeah, I think that's why I've always played my footy, and I play it on the edge and occasionally probably overstep the mark. So that's something that I'm going to have to be aware of, and I'm going to have to be out there, and I can't afford to be suspended, especially in the position, and you need your captain out there. And I want to lead from the front and lead by example, and I think we need that little edge to us as well. I think you can never be too nice in footy. You've got to play with that little edge, and hopefully I can instill that in a few others, and moving forward we can bring that hard edge that the early 2000 Lions had, and hopefully we can bring that back. And you don't want to look too far back, but I think we've got a group that's capable of some exciting things in the near future.
Look, it probably is. I mean, I think when you look past Jed, as far as our leadership, our age bracket does drop to about 25 years of age from there on. So it was always going to be that type of leader. I think we're still the third youngest list in the competition, but it's a very exciting list and one that has a bright future ahead of it. I think one thing we've done pretty well is put some good people in the organisation, and now we've got a really good leader to lead us through this period. So it's an exciting time. There's still a lot of work to do though, but it's an exciting time.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think you look at all three of them, they all bring something different. Obviously, Pearce had an outstanding season last year, and he leads by his attack on the footy and so on. And Dane Zorko's obviously brings that excitement and buzz around the group, and he can turn a game in a matter of minutes. And obviously Richie's exactly the same, the ultimate professional, and he brings a different class to our group. So I think we all complement each other really well. We all bring something different to the table. From a leadership side of things, but with those three boys, I feel really confident that we've made the right decision with the boys underneath.
I'm very excited for this year. There's still there's probably more questions than answers at this point in time, because we've got a new list, some good experience, and they haven't played together. So I'm still unsure on a couple of things until the games start, and once those games start and we've got some vision and some evidence, we'll know more. But I think it's going to be another year where I think we'll get better with every week, and I think we did that last year, but I think this year will be similar. I think we'll, we've got a list together, we'll know more about this group with every game and get better with every game. They've
all settled in outstandingly, even the first year kids that have come up. Dane Beams, I know, is having the time of his life. He seems to get his work done, seems really relaxed, enjoying his time. Bundy's obviously coming back from a back operation, but I know that he always walks in with a cheeky little grin on his head, and I know he's enjoying it. And Mitch is the same. I think he's got obviously a young family as well, but he's getting around the boys, and the boys have really embraced everyone that's come into the footy club, and it's important that we do that, and we all support each other. And I think everyone that's come is really happy, and I think that goes with the coaches that we've brought in off field as well, that they're all really excited as well.